Yes, thank you. My name is Hamzah S Mohamad, currently president of the Gajah Berang School Old Boys Association. And this year, 2010, the association celebrating its silver anniversary. 25 years the association had been established, though the school itself is now 54 years old. So I would like to take this opportunity really to talk about the association, to talk about the school, to talk about my school days, and to talk about what the association is doing or will be doing for now and the future. In 1985, a group of boys of the school heard that the earlier established association had been deregistered. So we decided to get together and resurrect this association because we believe that it is an important group of people with a specific objective that can do great service to the alumni as well as to the school itself. Now, earlier in 1985, so we had a meeting at the PJ Hilton, and there we elected a pro-tem committee, and then later that night we had a gala dinner to commemorate this important occasion. And among the pro-tem committee members were Tan Sri Ryan No, our past president, and myself as deputy president. So really, this is how we started, as a resurrection of the old association. Yeah, I would say three main objectives among some of those that we have established. First and foremost, it is to create a platform for the alumni of the school to get together, to interact, to relate to one another, to communicate. So we hope that this association can be the platform or a focal point for all of the alumni. Secondly, we wanted to also cater for programs or projects that will involve alumni, members, as well as their families, to interact with each other, to do things together, to create an esprit de corps pertaining to the school and what the school has achieved or established all these years. And thirdly, we are hoping to contribute to the school, especially to the pupils of the school, in cash or kind, in whatever way we can or we can afford. And this is our way of giving back something to the school. Now, first and foremost, the Tan Sri Ryan No Award was a special award created to recognize the best all-round student after the SPM examination. So we would have a few candidates, sort of submitted to us for us to consider, and we'll select one, and the award will be given to that. So there is a plaque and a certificate and cash involved with the award. Apart from that award, the association had also helped out, especially poor students, some poor students, we can't afford to give everyone, with the exam fees for SRP, SPM, STPM, during the days when exam fees were, required to sit for these exams. And then the other thing is that we also give awards of excellence for those who have done very well in the SPM examination, STPM examination, so that we recognize these people who have brought a very positive name to the school. So this is our way of giving back to the school. Plenty, yeah. I suppose in the 54 years, yeah, that the school had existed, we have had quite a few people who have been well established, recognized, have contributed to society, who have been major figures in society, public figures, very successful people. And it'll be very difficult for me to name all of them. But at random, I would mention a few names that come to mind here. Our past president, as I've said, Tan Sri Ryan, as we all know, was a former IGP of the country. And then Tan Sri Hamzah, for example, was the Auditor General of Malaysia. And then, of course, we have a politician, Yang Mohamad Dato' Abu Osman Yusof, yeah, who is Deputy Minister in the Ministry of Home Affairs. And then there are a few others, who have been very well established, very well recognized, like Dato' Victor Wee, former Secretary General of the Ministry of Tourism, Professor Dato' Dr. Tan Hui Meng, famous for his expertise in erectile dysfunction. Yeah? And then, of course, we have Dato' Hussein Tambi, a Rear Admiral, former Deputy Chief of Navy. Yeah? And of course, our dear old friend, Dr. Yeo Ho Hong, an orthopedic surgeon, also former Malaysian Medical Association president. So these are among people that, I come to mind, although, as I've said earlier, in the different fields, education, law, politics, commerce, industry, yeah, the armed forces, the police, there are so many who have become very successful and have contributed so much, yeah, to this country. Myself, nothing much to talk about. I was a former director of a specialist teachers training institute, but my main work is in NGO work in the Asia-Pacific region, specifically in the areas of counseling and psychology and in preventive drug education. So I believe that you can look it up on our website, yeah, Gajah Berang alumni.com, and see it for yourself, okay? In fact, this is one of the main things that we will be involved in during the dinner to celebrate our silver anniversary. Yeah? And that is the launch of this new website. We had a website before, but that was rather static. This one, we believe, will be interactive, and we have deployed the expertise of quite a few, experts in IT, and they have helped us out tremendously to develop this website. Now, this website, we hope, will be interactive, will create a better platform for alumni of the school to get together, to know each other, to relate, and to exchange views, opinions, ideas, and to contribute in terms of their writings, whatever they would like to post on this, that will be of mutual benefit to all. And we really believe that, with the increasing number of young people who are IT savvy, it is very pertinent for us to have this website among the things that we do. in the association? Plenty of them. Well, I will think of a few. Now, first and foremost, interestingly, the school was originally named the Gajah Berang Secondary Modern English School. In the beginning, I thought this is great. I was going to a modern school, And then later, when I was in England, I realized that the term secondary modern refers to failures in the 11 plus exams. That sort of shocked me a bit. But interestingly, though, after the LCE at that time, Lower Certificate of Examination, after the result came out, the authorities realized that the pupils of the school are not the failures as, assumed by the name of the school. These are bright kids. And thus, later, the term modern was dropped. So it is a Gajah Berang secondary school. The school started really in 1956, and I was among the pioneers of that school. Started off with one block of classroom, one block of woodwork and metalwork, and then a shack behind the classroom block that served as a canteen. We had no playing fields, we had no science lab, nothing much. In fact, we were really a deprived lot at that time. And maybe many did not realize that we had to go to Malacca High School for our lab work in science. And it's quite a long walk. Nevertheless, we persevered. And another aspect of the school and my school days are that we started off as a struggling kind of school, and in games we were practically thrashed by all the established schools. I know this because I played rugby, I played hockey, and I played soccer for the school, and generally we were really beaten badly by most of the established schools. However, in athletics, especially in relay teams, the school didn't do too badly. I was in the relay team, and we went all over the state, to enter into inter-school competition. And there's another area which we excel from the beginning. That is in the area of debate and oratorical contests. We did extremely well. And we did extremely well during the period of the Bulan Bahasa. That's the time we wanted to establish the national language, as the language of the country. And really, we did well. And I think we somehow established our names in that area. So, generally, it was tough. It was tough in the beginning. But as I said, we persevered. And today, I'm glad to say that Gajah Berang is among the better schools in Malacca, and indeed in this country. And we're proud to be alumni of that school. All I can say is that whatever the problems, whatever the difficulties, whatever the challenges, they must face them head on. This is very important. There are all sorts of problems you'll face in the school and later outside the school when you are in society itself. So I believe that hard work will be rewarded. And I believe that school pupils today have a responsibility to continue developing the good name of the school. And I wish the school and the pupils of the school the very best and the blessings of God Almighty.